Tuve que cambiar el internet. Ahora sí. Vamos a jugar Outer Worlds. PlayStation 4 Pro. Mi nombre es Tipo D Luffy en el PSN. Son las 10:14 de la mañana, octubre 28, Fajardo, Puerto Rico. Fallout 5. Este embuste de Outer Worlds. Ya me tomé el cafeíto. Lo que me falta es quemar una florecita. El teléfono está cargando. Elfo, si me escucha, tú eres un mamabicho. Ok, so. YouTube. Darle aquí un momentito. Antes de seguir esta misión, Stranger in a Strange Land, ¿verdad? No, ese no es. Comes now the power. Y tú que tratar de averiguar cuál es la historia. Great.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
A ti para estajarte odio verlo. Claro, yo no me imagino esto en Supernova, que solamente puedes darle fast travel a un solo sitio, creo que es a la nave de uno. Está bien dividiendo, bien dividiendo.
I appreciate what you've done for us. Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening. I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill... That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan. It can be, if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the Board and Halcyon, sadly, I believe you are correct. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. Thomas always listened to me. Never said I was odd, never tried to... I just want to think of him like that. In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. Maybe so, but we don't think on it that way.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Claro, mano, esto es una mierda, mira. Yo no sé cómo puñeta yo cambio el personaje, el companion. Yo quiero sacarle a ella para ponerlo a él, o llevármelos a los dos juntos. Yo no sé cómo puñeta se hace, cabrón. ¿Sabes? Yo entro al journal y busco en Companions, y en Companions no sale ningún tipo de cabrona información que me diga cómo puñeta yo cambio el Companion. Nada, una puñeta. En los basics tampoco. ¿Sabes? El juego no te dice en ningún cabrón sitio dónde puñeta yo cambio el companion. ¿Sabes? Porque hablando con ellos no es. Porque lo que hacen es hablar mierda. Y hablar mierda. Y puñeta cabrón, como yo. Que te vengas conmigo. ¿Cómo carajo lo hago? El juego no dice. sea, tú puedes tener 2 de ellos en tu cabrón party, pero ¿cómo? ¿Cómo?
Sorry, I can't do it. On my way. I'm going. Okay, moving out.
Yo quiero que él esté en mi cabrón party. ¿Cómo puñeta lo hago?
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Aquí está el primer fallo de este juego. Aquí está lo primero de este juego que quizá no está bien hecho. Que es fácil una vez, sabes qué carajo lo que tienes que hacer. Pero el juego no lo explica. Cuando uno recoge el segundo companion, el juego no te dice que tienes que volver a la cabrona nave y salir de la maldita nave para que entonces te den escoger los companions. Lo cual no debería ser así. O sea, con yo solamente hablar con el jodido cabrón, me debería salir la maldita opción de, hey, necesito que te vengas conmigo. No tener yo que entrar y salir a la nave como si fuera una jodida computadora que solamente entiende un proceso. En un juego en el cual supuestamente uno hablando con la gente haces un montón de cosas. Puñetas, déjame hablar con el cabrón personaje que es de mi equipo y decirle quédate o vete. No, tienes que entrar y salir de la nave para que te salga una opción para escoger los personajes que te quieren. ¿Qué carajo es eso, cabrón? ¿Sabes? Tan difícil es un juego que hay comunicación. Ellos tienen teléfonos y celulares y comunicaciones. Tan difícil es yo entrar aquí, companions, y ver mis companions, escoger y sacar el que quiera, que entre y que salga. No, tienes que venir y salir de la cabrona nave. Hasta ahora es la única cabrona queja que tengo el maldito juego. Pero, un carajo, yo salí de la nave y a mí no me dejan escoger otro personaje. Se supone que en mi party hayan dos personajes. ¿Por qué carajo yo no tengo dos personajes? Mira, how to change companions. You can have up to 2 companions with you at any given point in time. Once you accrue more than 2 companions, you need to pick and choose the ones you want to bring. Yo tengo 2 companions y este cabrón lo que hace es en la nave haciendo una puñeta. Está la tipa está conmigo, tú, que este cabrón no hace nada. ¿Qué carajo hace este cabrón? Mira, ni hablar con él puede.
Okay, gone quiet.
¿Sabes qué carajo hace este cabrón aquí? Mira, 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 mira. O sea, ni con él puedes hablar. O sea, no puedes ni hablar con el cabrón tipo, puedes hablar. A mierda esta, en verdad. El cabrón, muévete, puñeta. A ver qué carajo, él está glitchado ahí, el cabrón, no puedes hablar con él. Es la jodida mierda de juego este. Tanta mamajera que si juego más cabrón, que si esta porque mira la mierda de juego esta. No puedes ni hablar con tu party member. Ahí mira lo glitchado con el pie metido en la mierda de piso. Cabrón, no puedes hablar con esa, no puedo hablar con él, no puedo hablar con él y punto. No lo puedo añadir al party, no puedo hablar con él, no hace una puñeta. Una puñeta hace el cabrón. La porquería de juego este, cabrón. Mira eso, mira, 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 mira. ¿Qué carajo es eso, cabrón? O sea, no puedes hablar con él. Con el tipo ahí parado haciendo 3 carajos.
are we headed?
Ahora, yo no puedo ni hablar con ese tipo. Él está ahí estancado.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind.
El que me diga a mí que Outer Worlds es 10 de 10 o 9 de 10, se puede mamar un bicho. Este juego es un 7, lo más. 7 de 10. Mira esta, trepar en la mesa. O sea, tremendo.
Wish I could. Can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it.
No, can't do it. Él no se puede bajar de la mesa ahora. Bueno, de verdad que se me están quitando las ganas de jugar la
As always,
porquería
I
esta.
am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Se supone que cuando yo salga de la nave tenga la opción de escoger los personajes que yo quiero que vengan conmigo. A mí eso no sucede. Yo estoy estancado con la tipa esta. Ahora este está otra vez ahí glitchado, mira. No, pero si, ahora no puedo hablar con él. Ahora no puedo hablar con el tipo. No, yo no entiendo esta mierda, de verdad. Yo no entiendo esta mierda. Está el tipo ahí estancado. Yo no puedo hablar con él ahora. De nuevo. Juego glitchado.
So, what's the plan?
No sé, de verdad que no sé. Se supone que él se una a mi cabrón party. A menos que haya que terminar el cabrón quest para que él completamente se une al party, puñeta, pero él ya está en la cabrona nave. A menos que haya que arreglar la cabrona nave completamente para que se active lo de seleccionar a los compañeros, pero eso está cabrón, es como que para qué carajo yo tengo que arreglar la nave para que... Hello, it's just a fucking companion.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us.
If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal. We are now... in orbit above... We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Yo quiero mandarle un saludo a todos los cabrones que hacen guías del cabrón juego. Y ninguno de ustedes, canto de cabrones, explica que ustedes pueden escoger los personajes que quieren usar una vez arreglan la puta cabrona nave. Ninguno puede decir en la guía o escribir, después que arreglas la nave, entonces puedes escoger tu persona. Ninguno. Ningún cabrón puede explicar esa mierda. No es como que entra y sal de la nave para que escojas tu personaje. Sí, cabrón. Pero no puedes explicar que después que arregles la nave, entra y sal de la nave para que escojas el personaje. Son unos cabrones porque no saben explicar las cosas. Pámense un bicho.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Gonna head to Varus for whiskey. You'll learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close at your cargo.
That's quite the impressive list of
Customs and inspection, right this way! Identification, please. Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sure thing. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Sure thing. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right. Be seeing you.